The show Transparent was considered groundbreaking when it first premiered. How has the media representation of the LGBTQ community changed, you know, over the years, and especially in the transgender community? This was a big turning point for media, really, this show, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think there was definitely some representation, you know, the wonderful Laverne Cox in Orange is the New Black, and there was some discussion about trans issues in the media and in Hollywood, but the representation was very minimal. And we were kind of the first show that had that centered the protagonist was a trans person, and the protagonist was also not. It was just a family, that this just happened to be part of the family. And we also employed, there was at some point where we had more trans people working in front of the camera and behind the camera, second only to the military in the United States. So we were also one of the first really proactive, inclusive in every department, trying to actively employ people from the trans community. And we had Reese Ernst and Zachary Drucker, who are incredible artists and producers on the show, who were sort of at the forefront of, you know, this discussion in Washington and nationally about, you know, how to address trans issues in the media, what the language was that people should be using, I mean, we were sort of educating people on cisgender, what that was, which was, you know, this term that it refers to people who identify with the gender that they are assigned at birth. And, you know, what's the difference between sexual orientation and gender identification? And, like, we were very much, I mean, I think the most amazing, beautiful thing that came from it is, like, I watch a show like Pose, which I absolutely love, and I feel like we kind of opened up a pathway to that show. I think even, you know, Our Lady J, who was a writer on our show, and she's a producer and writer on Pose, has said, you know, and because I wouldn't want to, you know, give us credit where there isn't credit, but, you know, that basically Transparent really opened the door to a show that's, you know, written, directed, starring, you know, trans actors across the board. So it was really exciting. I will say it was a thrill beyond to have a show that felt like important.
Never miss a beat. Subscribe to Larry King now and watch new episodes every day.